Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm back again. I bit my lip so bad that it gave me a speech impediment, so I can talk again without lisping or gritting my teeth. So we're good, we're back. What's in the news today? Well, in the real life news, Daft Punk broke up, which is tragic, but what's in the fake news? Military personnel stationed along the East Coast to prevent military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. I assume that means the fish people. Werewolf representatives push the Ministry for More Accessible Sedative. And doctor from Salachtown arrested for experimenting with child cloning. That's interesting. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. A ding-a-ling-a-ling. He's back. I think I'm gonna look up the recipe for his drink just because I'm afraid of getting it wrong a third time. Hey, Gala. Like the apple. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Chickpea was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although, I need to interrupt Chickpea for a moment. Sure. How can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. I thought I got it wrong. Do you want to give it a try again? My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. Which tea was it though? I'm looking it up. I'm a bad person. I'm sorry. Gala tea coffee talk. Give it to me. Give me their drink. Oh, tea, milk, and ginger? That's easy. Hey, how did this person make nice latte art? It's upsetting. Why can other people do it and I can't? Okay, it's tea and ginger. It's definitely a different ingredient from either of those. Okay. Remember, it has tea and ginger. You said that twice. Okay. Tea. Ginger. Milk. A ginger tea latte. Brew. Can I put some latte art in it? Why did I make tea out of the espresso? You know what? I can do latte art in it? Ooh. Can I try and do a swan? Oh, it pours down. Invert. Swan. Ooh. Do. Let's reset. So swan, you do the body, and then try not to let it get thick like that, and pull it down, and then up, and there's the head. There's the head. There! It's a swan, kind of. There's the body, there's the wing and leg, or whatever, and there's the head. It's not my best work, but I'll serve it. If I did it in real life, it totally would have worked. Is this it? Almost? What do you mean, almost? I looked it up on the internet. But no, this is not quite it. What the hell, internet? You lied to me! He's gonna turn into a werewolf and murder me later in the game. Anyway, Please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. He's just getting me to make him a bunch of delicious drinks, and he's gonna turn into a werewolf anyway. And he works at the hospital. He's gonna kill everyone at the hospital. This isn't my fault if that happens. Don't worry, Mr. Gala. We're done for the night. We're done for the night? What time is it? You're done. You're done. I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. Frickin' Hyde. Everybody. Why is the vampire named Hyde and the werewolf not called Hyde? Because shouldn't the person who transforms be called Hyde? You know what, whatever. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know? He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well? Oh, come on. Mystery guest. Oh, long time no see, Baileys. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Baileys. Heya. How are you doing, Freya? I forgot his voice. He was in the first episode, and then I totally forgot what I did for him. Something elfish. Damn, Hyde. Gala, pick up your damn phone. How are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Chickpea was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. Hey, is that how this game works? The score, how well I serve them the coffee, is how they interact with me later on? At least Gala's still being nice to me, even though I have a bad score with him. I know, it's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. Is Freya the game developer? This is meta. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea. Which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. I know, right? Oh, that was me. I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's no reason why it has to be that way. Oh no, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finished it, okay? All right. As Chickpea said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. That's nearly what I made tonight. I made a ginger tea latte. Ginger latte. Coffee. Ginger. And milk. Don't even have to look that one up. Not sweet at all. I mean, the milk does get a little bit sweet when you steam it, you know. That's my response for everything in this game. You know what? Let's bypass it. It's fine. It's just a video game. You're not letting me do the latte art on the ginger latte? Serve it. Here you go. Thanks. Damn, this is good. With this kind of drink-making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. Well, what we have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Bailey's? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in, you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in, I finished the job. I've spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finished your job by bullshitting her? The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. If he's like an old elf, couldn't he have put in investments that have grown over the years? Why is he still working? I would just hang out if I lived hundreds of years. Make some good investments with my parents' old money and live off the cream. Oh. Like, you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him... oh, god damn it. Cognac. Oh my god. How to pronounce How to pronounce Cognac? No, don't give me a big long thing. Just give me the short one. Cognac. Cognac. Let's call him Cognac. You can tell I drink so much alcohol. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. Got it. He's not trying to steal his friend's girlfriend. She was one of the hottest girls there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details. But this succubus was super hot. And all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly! Oh, this is getting even spicier. The other girl's name was... let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. But it annoyed her so much. But I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out and I got back as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly! I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that in one punch. And he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date. But suddenly, that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How was she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Oh, he loves her so much. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There was this male model. A model. I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight. About your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Considering, you know. What? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Slurp. Let me tell you about my family. Or I should say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So, when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy. Screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. Who gives a shit? All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on. This is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Lua's the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know? I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective? Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yeah, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave her family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? Well, I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now. But if you don't know what the future holds, one day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use I left my family for you card. You might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It'll be hard work. Because life is full of storms. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone. Whoa, that's deep. We'll have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. Man, why is this America also shitty? And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. No. Thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Wanna head out together? Everyone's so friendly at this cafe. Sure. Thanks for the drink, Chickpea. And Freya. Bye. Ooh, spicy. So, what? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you gonna write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. She's just been sitting here all night for free. Sounds like a great idea. Le menthol. Well, thank you for stopping by to my cafe once again. Hopefully I will see you next time on Coffee Talk. Goodbye.